So this is the new NEXGADGET action camera. Comes in a nice box. I'm just going to open up so we can have a look and see what's in there. It's the first time of opening, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to get and how to open it, so just bear with me. There we go. There's your first look inside at your camera, and I always like the way they mount the cameras in this kind of foam. Always protects it quite well. I'll just pop that out of there a second. Okay, we'll have a look at that in a minute. Let's just see what else we get. 1, 2 boxes and a little cover on the bottom. So let's just pop everything out and have a look at what we actually get, shall we? Move the camera down. So under the first one we've got some instructions. Yep, look quite good. So that's instructions. We've got some Velcro straps for attaching the camera to various things. I'll be using one of these to attach it to my remote control car. We have a lens cloth. We have some 3M sticky tabs and a metal loop cable to attach the things. These are all for attaching things, and some plastic clips for attaching as well. So that's your first pack. Inside the next box we get, let's have a look. You never get them back in, these things. You get a whole selection of things in here. Okay, let's pop that over there. We get a UK power plug. We get a standard clip for most devices like this, and another clip, and another clip, and some mounting plates with tripod mounts on them as well. So there's quite a good selection there. Let's get them out of the way. Next box we get more and more and more as usual. Okay, that's good. We get a these are the clips that attach to boards and things like that. Charging cable, another one of these clips, that's for these things to go onto, they can slide on. A frame with a tripod mount on it. A handlebar mount, the handlebar goes through there, and another rotating mount, and a battery, which I think should be a spare battery, because I think there will be one inside the device itself. Now let's have a look at the actual camera. First impressions, it's in a nice little waterproof case. Okay, there's your clip, mounting clip there. Controls, all the controls you can get. You normally open these up with a little push and pull. There we go, and that releases the door, hopefully. Sometimes you get a bit of a vacuum, you've got to be careful for that. Okay, so there's the actual camera itself. You have a little lens protector. I've got no nails, so I'm struggling. Oh, there we go, got that one off. Okay, I'll need to power it up in a second before we have a look at it. But that looks like a Wi-Fi button there. You've got some LED lights there to tell you whether it's on or off. In there you've got a I've got no nails, I'm going to struggle with this one. Anyway, you've got a micro SD card will go in there, and you've got a USB and an HD output by the looks of it. I will try and... no, I'm not going to go, I've got no nails. Okay, and on top you then have your record and your on and off button, and on the side there you've got your battery, and okay, there is no battery in it, so it comes with one battery then. This one. Okay, so I'll need to put the battery in and charge it up, and I'll also need to take the screen protector off, and I will work out how to use it and then carry on recording. So give me a couple of minutes. So I have flipped open the catch now, and you can see there is a USB charging port. There's an HDMI out to connect to cameras. And there is my micro SD card slot. I will try and pop this in. Although again, I find if you haven't got any nails, you can. Oh no, I've got that one in. Pop that in there, and let's power a charging cable onto it. Go the right way around, hopefully, like so. The lights have come on there. That's it firing up now. Okay, so it's saying there's an SD card in there. The battery is charging. Obviously the date, time and date are wrong at the moment. They're going to be need to change. It's a nice clear screen, that's for sure. Okay, you can see what the image is looking like there. I've only got a grey backdrop, so it's not the most exciting thing at the moment. And it's going to tell you your various settings. Right, let's have a quick workout what I'm going to use for my settings. I suspect that the front button, okay, the front button takes you on to your Wi-Fi, which I'm going to have a look at that later. So I'm going to try and turn that off. And so I'm guessing we're going to have to use these two buttons on the top to cycle through everything. So we'll try the one on the left. We can get to our menu. Okay, right, so the one on the left is going to be our mode button. So we were on video, we're now on photo mode. It's 12 megapixels, shows you there's an SD card in there. I will need to format that. Tells you the ISO settings, how many shots you'll take. Press it again, we should be able to get to our okay, it's saying file error because there's no pictures on there. That's where it will show you back pictures and videos so you can preview them. Press again, should take us to our menu, hopefully. It says. Yep, pressing it again takes us to our menu. This is, we're going to have a look through all of this now. Well, once I've just gone through it fully, that's our menu settings, and again takes us back to video. Okay, so that's the top button on the left, takes you through your different modes. So once again for photos, once again to preview files, and again to take us to our menu now. So I guess the one on the right is going to be to select. So we've got resolution choices, 4K, 2K, 1080, 50, 60 frames per second. Now I suppose to go down will be that one again. Nope. To go down the list, it's going to be the one at the front. There we go. It's going to be the one at the front. So 4K, 2K, 1080, 1080, 30 frames per second, 2720, 3720s, and the lower resolutions down to right down to sort of YouTube kind of quality. I'm going to set it to 1080, 60 frames per second. So I guess it's that one, and then the right one to select. Good. And then the left one to move down the list. Nope, done it wrong again. Come back round. Sorry for that. So I want to go down the list, so it's going to be the front one to go to loop recording. So front is to change the menus and top is to select. Loop recording off every 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. That's quite common in using it as a dash cam or something like that, or you just want a loop recording, obviously. I'm going to turn loop recording off, so I want to use that, and then the top one to select. So loop recording I've turned off. Time-lapse recording, okay, I've actually got some stuff going on at the moment. I'm doing a time-lapse off, but you can have 1, 2, 5, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, and 1 minute. I'll leave that on off. Okay, OSD, on-screen display mode, I guess, on or off, so that's giving you all the information on the screen. I'll leave that on. Okay, I'll change it to off, sorry, leave it on. HD, high dynamic range for much greater contrast, off or on. Okay, I'm going to leave it off until I get familiar with it. I'm going to leave it on off. Record audio, that'll just be on or off. I'm going to leave it as on because I want to be able to record audio, obviously. What's next? Then let's slow motion. Okay, you can set it to 720, 120 frames per second, or VGA. Okay, I'll have a play with that at some point. That's a nice feature. That's really fast, 120 frames per second, but I'll leave it off for now. Date stamp, whether you want your date and time to appear on your actual video files, I'm going to leave that on as well. Motion detection, I guess again that's going to be for cars. If you're having it sitting there in a car and somebody bumps into you when your car's parked, you might want to leave the motion detection on so it detects it's been knocked, I guess. I don't need that now. Gyro, I'm not sure about the gyro. Gyro RSC, that's just going to be the gyroscope to reduce movement of the camera, I suppose. I'm going to leave that on. Image size, what options have we got there? 16 meg, 14 meg, 12 meg, 10 meg, all the way down to VGA. So I'm just going to leave it on 16. Why not just leave it on the highest quality? Sequence, okay. So that's good. I guess it's going to be burst mode, where you can have it off, 3, 5, 10. Okay, I'm just going to leave it off. Carrying on, capture mode. Okay, so that's a single shot when you're taking a photograph, or you can have a timer there, up to 20 seconds. I'll leave it on single. Quality. This will be for your pictures, fine and normal or economy. I'm just going to go for fine. Sharpness, okay, you can change the sharpness of your pictures, obviously. Strong, normal or soft, I'll leave it on normal. Exposure, for extra light settings, you can have exposure compensation there. I don't need that right now. White balance, okay, for whether you're taking it in daylight, cloudy, tungsten or filament lamps, normally or fluorescent lamps, they give you lots of options, but I'm normally going to leave it on auto. Colour, okay, colour, black and white or sepia. Okay, I'm going to leave that on colour, don't like sepia at all. Now you've got your ISO settings as well, plenty, loads of settings, auto, 100, 200, 400, you might even get 8, no, okay, up to 400, I'm going to leave that on auto. Delete, obviously, to allow you to delete stuff you've got on your card. I actually don't want to do that, so how do I go back? Is it that one? No, I want to go back. Okay, I don't know, I've done that wrong, but I'll just come back through the menu again and I'll get to where I was. So, video, photo, file, and now I need to go down through my menu to get to where I was, which was sequence, capture, quality, sharpness, exposure, white balance, color, ISO, delete, protect. I guess if you want to protect recordings, especially if you've had a car crash, something like that, and you want it protected. Right, date and time, I am going to set the date and time. How am I going to work this one out? 2016, which one am I going to use? It's going down, it's going backwards, 15, 14. I want 2017, is it going to make me do it all the way? Oh, I can hold, press and hold. I don't miss that. Oh. 2017, and then month, I hope this, this is year, month, day. So month is, I'm going to go backwards. I could probably use this one to go upwards actually, I should have checked that. Anyway, it's the 4th month, and I think today is the 21st, so it's not far off. Let me just check. It is the 21st, sorry for talking to myself. Time is 11:29. 11, press and hold. There's your release of time. 29, that'll do. And actually I'm going to set it to day, month, year. I prefer that, day, month, year. There we go. Right, and how do I get out of this? Oh no, that's set to the 20th now. Let's see if I press that. Oh, that's the one that comes out. Okay, I'm a day out now. Okay, auto power off. Yep, so it'll turn off if it's not used for very long. Beep sound, I don't like the beep sound. I'm going to turn that off, so you won't hear me pressing the buttons now. Can't stand that one. Did I turn it off? I certainly did. Good. Cool language. Okay, frequency, that's quite important for 50 and 60 Hertz if you're in America and stuff like that. Okay, or the light system, I'll leave it on 50. TV mode, if you want to put it into TV. Okay, TV out. Screensavers, you can have your screensaver kick in. Car mode, if you want to turn your car mode, I guess, on or off. Okay, if you're using it as a dash cam. Field of view, now that's the interesting one, I haven't come across that before. So field of view, this is where you can change the 170 degrees, and I'm not sure what narrow would be, but it's probably down to maybe 100. I'd have to work on that and look in the instructions, but you've got wide, medium and narrow. Actually for now I actually want wide angle anyway. You can also have a fisheye if you want, if you fancy that kind of effect. I'm not keen on fisheye effect. Aqua mode, that'll be for underwater. Then you've got your Wi-Fi, which you've got your button at the front anyway for Wi-Fi to set it on or off. You've got your SSID for your Wi-Fi and your Wi-Fi password. That's normally, to start with, it's normally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or something like that. Let's have a quick look. It's how it is, spot on, okay, but I don't want that, so I'm going to go back, go back, go back. I don't want to take that. No, 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 I don't want anything. I want to go back. Let's just go, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 still, because I'll be using that later. Plate number settings, so that's if you see a car and you want to just record the number plate, I think. Format, yes, I want to format my disk, format the SD card. I didn't know I had internal memory, I'll have to look into that. I'm going to format the SD card anyway. All data will be deleted. Okay. You sometimes get a little thing come up on the screen. I wonder how much internal memory it's got. I'll have to find that one out. Then you can revert to your default settings, and finally you can find out what version of firmware you're working on, and you can update it probably with a plugin if you need to, or with the Wi-Fi. Okay, that's the settings. lots and lots of settings. Okay, and I'm just going to go back now. It says, there we go, back to video recording, and it's full HD, 60 frames a second, and I'll record something in a second and I'll put it on the video, but I'll also strap it to a remote control car to see how impressive the actual recordings are, and I'll do some more later. Yeah, it's just doing a basic recording, sitting here having a look around. Stuff, bits and bobs, power supply. It's only indoors, so you'll probably get some barreling because I'm quite close. They're not really with a wide angle, it's more designed for outside. I'm just having a quick look like this. I did find out that when you plug it into a computer, you can either use it for mass storage and transfer files, or you can use it as a webcam like I'm showing you here. Okay, just a little interesting thing. And that's me recording. Hello. Okay, so that's just me now recording using the app, okay, which works very smoothly. You can change whatever settings you like, if that's the kind of thing you want to do. All right.